Seasonal forecasts take research and time to put together. We look at our history, what's happened here in the past. We also look at changes in global circulation patterns to see how it will affect our forecast here. You may have heard us a lot over the winter talk about El Nino. El Nino is the periodic warming of the ocean water in the Pacific near South America. And that warming actually changed circulation patterns all over the globe. And here it was responsible for our mild winter and our lack of snowfall. Well, now that pattern is shifting to a La Nina. A La Nina is the same ocean water near the equator shifting from warmer than normal temperatures to cooler than normal temperatures. And that change, that cooling, also will have an effect on changes on global circulation patterns. So we went back in our history and we looked for winters that had El Nino conditions and summers that shifted to La Nina conditions. And what we found is very interesting. We actually found 6 years where we had that pattern shift change. And in those 6 years, we found that all 6 of those summers were hotter than normal, especially 1988. 1988, if you remember that year, it was hot and very dry. And it really was an anomaly. It kind of skewed our data. We had 42 days that summer that were over 90 degrees. So we actually took out that year. And then we looked at the remaining 5 years, and still all of those summers had above normal temperatures. When we looked at precipitation in all of those summers, it wasn't as clear cut. We had some areas of drought, but mostly when we looked at the average of all the years and the precipitation was also a little bit below average. So when we looked at this data, here is your forecast for the summer of 2024. I think it's a no-brainer here because all of the years that had El Nino to La Nina conditions had above normal temperatures. I think we're going to see that again this summer. So our temperature forecast is above normal temperatures. I don't think that is going to equate more 90-degree days. What I do think it's going to mean is pretty typical amount of 90-degree days, which is about 17 per summer, which is near normal. We might have a day or two more than that, but I do expect temperatures overall to be warmer than normal because overnight temperatures will be warmer, and that will make the whole day a little bit warmer. As far as precipitation goes, rainfall during the summer, I expect it to be slightly below average. We're not looking at extreme drought, although there's always the potential for that in any summer. The past data suggests that there's only a slight chance for that. There is something interesting. When we shift to La Nina conditions, the impact on the U.S., there is a greater impact in the Atlantic Ocean and with hurricane season. So in past La Nina seasons, we have seen a more active hurricane season. Now, National Hurricane Center has not come out with their prediction for this year. However, other researchers have predicted a more active hurricane season. That's something that we'll have more data on and share with you over the next month.
Thanks for watching. Here's another story you may like, and subscribe to the WSBT 22 YouTube channel.